was sitting at the table, watching the people dance the night away. Went across the room, I swear I saw an angel when you looked my way. When you walked up to my table, I thought I'd gone straight to heaven. Even after all this time, I still can't believe you're mine. Oh, mine. You're so beautiful. Like the night that we first met, I never will forget the way you looked at me. A love so precious, a treasure, a love that you can't find. I still can't believe you're mine. Oh, mine. You're so beautiful. Every night down on my knees, I ask the good Lord for one more day. Just to wake up next to you and see my angel's beautiful face. I keep thinking to myself, how could you ever love a guy like me? But it's your prudent, stubborn, wild out faith that's made me the man I am today. You're so beautiful, like the night that we first met. I never will forget the way you looked at me. A love so precious, a treasure, a love that you can't find. I still can't believe you're mine. Oh, mine. You're so beautiful. You're wonderful, magical, incredible. Wonderful, magical, incredible. Wonderful, magical, incredible. Baby, you're so beautiful. Like the night we first met, I never will forget the way you looked at me. A love so precious, a treasure, a love that you can't find. I still can't believe you're mine. Oh, mine. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
She turned on wrong music. She's crazy. Ngọc chúc 1.000 cái. Ngọc, come outside, go outside. Turn the music outside louder. It's supposed to be how you call opera, but because the ghost in her that make it like horror movie. I stand my love a little bit lower. No, that's good. I send my love to God, to the creator of the universe. May this speech inspire positivity on earth, inspire the truth, inspire freedom, inspire explosion in all Satans to turn to the light. Love you. You are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The end of the civilization. To go to the next chapter, the new civilization, you have to deal with all of your darkness, all of you. Observe to be free from all of that darkness. The only space that's free from all darkness, that's nirvana, that's peace. The Bible calls God's peace. You are not God, but God's peace is available in each and every human being, each and every created being. Earlier, I heard a song that's very true to human beings facing the end time. Each and every, hold on. You have to face the pain, physical, mental, which is spiritual. Spiritual is actually everything, body and mind, interconnectedness of the body and mind. But the connected one, the wise one, would face it with God's peace. A little lower, the music. The connected ones would face it by God's peace, by faith. Otherwise, you cannot make it to the new heaven. Because your energy is so dense, your attachment to the low frequency, you will dissolve your from now on, low civilizations, according to the Bible, eternal hell. Every time after the dark are wiped out, you have to deal with the remnants that exist through your sin, belief in Satan since the beginning. And right now, the lights are chasing the very last pieces of darkness. Darkness have no power left. The wickedness, I think you, doesn't matter who you are, you know it all by now. You know it all by now. There's no level of wicked that has not happened on planet Earth. Satan. I want to share with you. I forgot to put on my jewelry. Oh, that's okay. I'll share with you, first of all, the eternal knowledge that always exists. Recently, I watched a movie. It's called The Witches of Oz, something like that. That's the best movie I've ever watched. It has a lot of morality to it. It has a lot of knowledge, truth to it. It's very funny. Human back then, they're very funny, sweet. The taste of heaven, just like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. The music is heaven. Today, you think you're going 4G, 5G, you are going toward higher civilizations? No. It's the lowest of civilization, 0. The end time cannot be lower. Then the new heaven is when civilization 0 vanish. Then you step to the new heaven that God brings forth. Because when you are low enough, it cannot be lower. It's called the end time. You go toward destructions, but survive are the ones who keep the light within through knowledge, through faith, through God's peace, through meditation, the right way. Connected with God's peace. Different language of the same thing. When I watch this movie, it's like humans back there were more intelligent. Higher civilization, they could come from yesterday. Do you know that? Not yesterday for human perception, but they could come from the past. The higher civilization experienced the lower one. Just like God travel to experience. But wherever God goes, revelations announced. Not human. angels announce, not human. Thoại Ngọc dạ hợp outside. On your knees. Quỳ trên hai đầu gối. Không được lót đệm luôn. Ngọc luôn. Wicked and hard-headed. Look at her hair. Look like witch. Cái tóc của Ngọc giống phù thủy. Thoại Ngọc đưa hai cái sừng trâu lên luôn, đưa sắn lên. Một cái sừng, một sừng mới là loại ma ghê. One horn, there's some devils one horn. How you call? Devils are ugly. If you are not awake, the devil use you day in, day out. Cannot escape. And you have to reap the devil's suffering, destruction. When I watched the movie, it's called let's see. I will share it. But something, it's like the Witches of Oz, where a baby girl, she got lost in her dream to it's kind of like a wonderland, a different land. First, she met a person, a being that's made of grass, dry grass, you know. But everything over there has soul, spirit. Just like here, but you don't have eyes to see. Over there, they get to see, hold on, the spirit world. And then the grass, they make grass become like a body, it's like watch to look over so that the bird don't come and eat the wheat or anything like that, you know. And so when that dry grass body look like snowman, but made by dry grass. And that being, through speaking, he shares that, I wish I have a brain. And that's very touching, you know? Because in my mind, in my perception, everything is with God, everything is holy. Except Satan. Satan is Satan. And so he wished that he has a brain. And he said, with the brain, I can do this, I can do that, I can create, I can do this, I can do that. That's very touching. God gave human brain, but many of them abuse their brain to the point they are so tangled. They are so confused. They are so dense, we call it headache. That's destruction right there on your left brain. And then next steps, she saw a being, it's called, she saw a being that's made up from steel, metal. And then she had to put on the oil to make the metal being able to move. Spirit there, spirit available in our lives over there. And so that metal person, he started to speaking, and his wish was to have a heart because he is a metal. He cannot feel things. And then before the girl, when the girl was prior told by a good angel, tell her that you need to go to the Emerald Castle, and over there you can generate your wish to the person over there, the person in charge over there, and you'll be able to go back home. And so on the way, she saw the two people having the wishes, and then she asked, you want to go to the Emerald Castle with me? And they all said yes. The person that made from metal, he wanted to have a heart. With this heart, I can feel this, I can do this, I can do this, you know. That's very touching. God give each and every one of you a heart. But human, they use the heart to jealous. They use the heart to hate. And by that you get hate in return. That's the truth. When you are pure heart, you will see the reflection from me. By that, the wicked inside, back in the time of Jesus, all the sin was inhuman, but they don't see it. Jesus did. Jesus pointed to them and they didn't like Jesus. That's called blaming. Blaming. They take all the bad sin and they put on Jesus. Because Jesus saw the dirtiness inside of them. They don't see it themselves. And Jesus say it comes from Jesus' mouth. They thought that that's from Jesus. No, the dirtiness, the sin was in them. Jesus add light to those. Through Jesus, the sword of wisdom, all of those darkness get the light and be healed. But just through Jesus' words. That's called sword, the weapon of wisdom, the sword of wisdom. Come from Jesus' mouth. That's the words of knowledge. That they, the sinner, don't say it. Jesus pointed to them. Very dirty, all kind of sin you can name. But they hidden, you don't see the truth. They don't tell you, but Jesus can read their mind. Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. That's who God is. Thủy, go in here, inside of here. All of their bodies are not clean enough, not pure enough. It has forms. When you have forms, Satan can use you. Even the highest realms can have a possibility of being defeated by Satan because you have form. 1% of form perception, ego remain 1% chance that Satan can defeat you. And 1 chance can be everything. And then when they stepped further, they saw a lion. And that lion, at first, he acts like he's very mean lion, you know. And then he scared everybody. And then the girl slapped on him and say, you stop it. Something like that. And then the lion said, why did you do that to me? And then the lion confessed that he has no courage. That's why he pretend to be mean so that all the animals don't harm him. That's how wicked earthly beings are. You have to pretend to be mean so that people don't practice wickedness on you. You know? That's very low state to be in. Low civilization. So, and then a wish that has courage. So many knowledge. You see that in world, in this life, it's the same in every human being. Certain ways that they act, it relates to their childhood. Some people were, when they were little, they were abused. When they grow up, they become violent so that they don't get abused. Things like that. And then when they arrive the castle, then they see that there was kind of like a scientist, a guy on the background playing magic, you know. It's cute and it's angelic. I like that a lot. So many synchronicity I find it. Of course, it's not perfect. It's not God, but it's morality in the movie. And then you see how she just like when she tried to save her dog and she sprayed water and then that get rid of the witch. And then at the end, like she wished to come back to her place that she came from. At first she dreamed of somewhere over the rainbow. And then she manifested that dream, you know. She wished for it and then she manifested it. That's the law of universe. All of you have possibility to wish, and your wish will come true. If it's not like, if you know how to wish. At this time, make sure your wish is good for all. Make sure your wish is aligned with the law of universe, of the creator. Otherwise, no succeed, because creator every day wipe out the darkness. If your wish is of the darkness, of the ego, no success. But if your wish is for the well-being of others, non-self and serving others, that's God's knowledge. That's what God does. God is the totality of all. Through loving all, through freedom from ego, you get to understand, expand your consciousness, be able to love, be able to serve according to God's plan. Then you will success, you will level up in your civilizations, in your heaven. That's the practice of all civilizations. When I met higher civilizations, they're gonna say that, oh, it wasn't crazy. No, low civilizations are crazy because they are busy with greed, anger, and delusions. They don't know how to connect with the spirit like Jesus and Buddha did. They don't have any supernatural power. Oh, did I post that on my, a person that have cancer. She practiced since she's faithful since my second meditation course until now it's like 58th one. And she's still faithful. In her daily life in America, she faced like hardship with her family members. They don't practice the truth, so it's very dense the way they behave. She retired, she deal with them. She get cancer. And then she texts me, she asked for help. I say, you're just playing the script. You'll be healed. Read the book, The New Heaven, that just came out. And then I say, if you don't have one yet, I'll send you one. And then my student over there, she happened to have one that I gifted to her. She gave it to this person. She read it, and then not even a month, she came and tested her cancer. It's gone. It's gone. Things like that. And for one person, her body is like a total pain for like more than 30 years. She's right now having a whole new body. She sits and meditates for 2 hours without pain. Her life completely changed. Even with like 70 years old people, they came out with a brand new body like 20 years old. No pain, no suffering, all chains removed. They are faithful. They practice the truth. The truth set them free. There are many people in this world, they don't believe in their perception. They don't believe in their eyes. They don't believe in their experience. And I tell you, experience is everything that is. Sickness is experienced. Peace is experienced. But there's one thing that's God peace, that's nirvana, the absolute. That's beyond our experience. And that's God, your source. But all experiences are the truth. When you're painful, you feel it. When you're suffering, you feel it. When you are helped, you feel it. When you are loved, you feel it. When you're pleased, you feel it. If you don't believe in all experiences, what do you believe? You believe in a tree? You believe in things that don't exist? You believe in your imagination? Do you really know the truth? If you know the truth, you're already free. Doubt is the one thing that's of the devil, of Satan. Uncertainty is the one thing that's of the devil, of Satan. How delusional if you don't even believe in your experience. Who helped you? You don't even know. You don't even see who pulled the chains out of your body. God only helps, God don't harm. Even chastisement of God helps, don't harm. But Satan, they sweet talk, but they are harming. They delude you. You become cloudy, anger. It's for this world, not for the higher, not for liberation, not for knowledge, not for truth. And then at the end, she was wearing the shoes. That's all with her all along. She can just clap 3 times and she'll be able to come back home. The power is, your God is within you. No. That's so beautiful, the way, I like those deep meanings movies. Those are from higher civilizations. I see the person that make it have light. But the main actress that in that movie, she has light, but at the end of her life, I think she experienced like overdose of something that, how you call it? It's kind of like, I don't know the name exactly, I don't remember, but it's kind of like depression or something, that she had to take medicine to overcome it. That's how a lot of angels feel like when they're in this world. It's so, how you call, crazy. Greed, anger, delusion, it doesn't make sense. One person that she come in, she has so many angelic skills, so many peace and happiness and knowledge of heaven. She said, when I was little, I wanted to suicide. Okay? Nothing makes sense, so much suffering. I just want to die. And then at that time, she saw that Jesus hugged her. Jesus gave her the love that since then she started spiritual journey. And on her path, she's guided by, she don't know what to call that. But that helps her every time on her journey. Even my channel, that spirit speaks to her. And now she experienced a brand new life. When she go in here, she saw like it's golden light. It's golden light. Particles, golden light. Peace that's beyond her explanations. Whatever I do, she saw the spirit. When I hug her, she said, I experienced this hug when I was little. And then she confessed that, and she started telling me she wanted to suicide, and then she experienced that hug, and that changed her life. And just after that meditation course, she experienced that hug again. So she know that was real. That was who hugged her. She cried, happy tears, grateful tears. Energies don't lie, human does. And then, at the end, when she come back from her dream, she saw that, there are different people, the same face, but playing different roles in her Wonderland, in the Wonderland. That's beautiful, you know that? When you see the end, if you have knowledge, you just want to love. You just want to love. But they have to be free from Satan before I can love them. Sometimes they share to me, my people here, like just the lady that received the chastisement earlier, yesterday or the day before, she said, she confessed in front of everybody. She said, this morning I woke up, I say to myself, what did I do in my past so that I'm so lucky to be here in this place with you? She was crying. They feel blessed every day. They grow up every day spiritually. But saying that, it's so many. But in life, you have to. True love is not like. No, it's not like pampering the ego or Satan. Chastisement, salvation. Because they have sin, they do have sin. And every time those get healed, get exposed and healed, they level up. That's just a script. What to do? I do want to play good script. I do want to play like loving them and then infinite love. It doesn't work. Chastisement, salvation. That's how human is. Sin exists. I'll share that movie, the name of the movie, so that it says I've never watched that beautiful movie. And then recently I started to listen to opera songs. It's just so I like it. In the space of I would call my higher self, I call higher self, or in the space, the highest space, I wouldn't need anybody around me because I can see through what you're made of. I see everything. I see all of you. I see you're made of what fabric? The creation, the whole creation. And I was like creating, constantly creating, building, enjoying doing that. But then in this world, the journey of playing lost just to be found, so that I get to experience the wonder, the miracles. Every time I see I call higher self, I face my God. God asked me, have you been enjoying your journey? I've been enjoying your journey. That's a very beautiful way of asking, you know. That's a beautiful way of asking. My physical human, there are times that I doubt about myself, it's not I doubt about myself, but who I am surrounding myself with. I think the same thoughts. I speak the same words. I dance the same moves. But who I am is beyond all of that. When I go to higher civilizations, I behave in the reflection of those civilizations. My light matching and higher than those civilizations. That's the law of frequencies. But I don't use human technology. When you go inside this place, they will know your pain. They will know where you have pain. They will know your thoughts. We don't use like 5G blah blah to understand each other here. 4G, 5G, look at all this burning around the world right now. That was predicted. We're not going higher. We are going to destruction if you go toward that way. The higher civilizations where telepathy is, where God's not, it's where the way Jesus live, Buddha live, telepathy, heaven, they communicate. When I get lecture in heaven, the people are gonna say, but I will tell you the truth. You will see the shift within the last 2 or 3 days, yeah? Your human body almost cannot handle it because the light's been chasing and clearing completely the darkness. That's why all the shift happen in the body and mind. Only when you know how to meditate, absorb, be free from all those illusions that come up, then you can be free. Otherwise, they stuck and then you cannot handle it. And then right now, when the darkness, like they try to spread nonsense, they receive chastisement then and there in their own body, they cannot handle it. That's the law of universe. There are people, when they go around, you just feel like, oh, it's like Halloween, you know? Very ugly. You don't want to say them. You don't want their existence. And there are people, when they go around, they spread so much light, knowledge, freedom, truth, happiness. Those people, they live alignment with the law of universe, good deeds, always level up. When the high civilizations, whatever I say, people sin, they saw it just like in the camera. Everybody see it. The higher level, the leaders, they get to see, and then they have to on their knees and confess it right away. And the lower knowledge, just like subordinates of those people, when they experience punishment in their body, then they on their knees. And then in the heaven realms, higher civilization, you don't have that technology here. It would take the whole earth's resource to have that technology to even be able to hear throughout the whole kingdom, to be able to hear the speaker throughout the whole kingdom and outside the kingdom, and be able to see as well. How can you do that with physical phenomena? Spiritual, higher civilization, you'll be able to connect with the light, knowledge, truth that's beyond sufferings, the possibilities. What kind of merit to be able to say, hey, you'll be healed from the cancer, just read the book. What kind of merit to be able to heal the person that have the back like a turtle? What kind of civilization or technology to be able to heal the person that's the blurry eye? I healed and now she see like normal. What kind of technology that healed the almost deaf person, one ear deaf? What kind of technology that healed the person from cancer? I healed a policeman in America. What kind of technology that healed the old person, remove all chains and ache from the old person? What kind of technology? Human don't have that. And when you go toward 5G and not up, no, that's where destruction is. Go inner. Higher civilizations, don't you see? Jesus went to the wilderness, connected within. Buddha went to the wilderness, connected within. Moses went to the wilderness, connected within. That's when extraordinary happened. Right now, I would say that's what deception is, the false prophet. I tell you how deception works. You notice every time sometimes you go around some people, whatever you speak, they think negative toward that. And they make you feel like fool. They think opposite or they think against the truth. That's deception. Make sure you know how to master your mind properly. Otherwise, generating deception, behavior of Satan in the mind is very fast. That's bad deeds right there. Leaders are those who are very used to, they mean exactly the frequency that they say. That makes their speech powerful. And I have that knowledge, whether I want to use it or not at every moment. Whether they know it or not, but they have that along with them. It's gifted. They just know it, but they don't know how to explain it because they're not the one that created it. Make sure you appear from the mind. body, speech, and mind. Because higher civilization, heaven, they are very, how you call, elite. Not even a trace of negative thoughts. They manage their mind, body, and speech. Elegant. Well, listen to, of course, people that sing opera, not all of them appear, not all the time they appear, but there are songs that I see that have some frequency of heaven, not perfect like God, but I still enjoy their civilization than the very music of it's earthly, you know. And there are movies that recently I think that recently they make movies like when I saw that old movie, I say, wow, this is the movie of higher civilization of the angels. Movie today, it's kind of like, it's very hard to find good meanings movie. And we would not see a lot of those movies anymore. For what's recently happening. That's God at work. And the good meanings movies will be promoted. The truth, righteous will be promoted. High civilization they have, but the world has trained people not to value those angelic perceptions. They call it weakness. No, I call it peace, tranquility. According to the law of frequency. Only when you have knowledge, the devil, Satan, that law of the law cannot fool you. Evidence is frequency, whether you know or not. The secret is right there. That's why they become like top scientists of all time, you know that? No one else can compare. No one else. Because what they speak has truth to it. Everything that's of truth, that's eternal, that's lasts long. Buddha, Jesus teaching, God's teaching. The word can pass away, not God's words. That's how beyond fashion God's words are. That's how beyond fashion the lights are. And then I watched, like recently there was a actress that passed away, and her face like V-shape. It's like, when I saw, no, I'm not talking about, I'm not judging, okay? But through working and get rid of Satan, I heard a story that she suffered her life so much until her death. When I saw Lucifer's face, it's like triangle. It's like downward triangle. And then Satan tried to promote that, to make people cut their face to become like that. According to the tradition of my country, there's a poem that wrote by a very wise man, famous. And then the person that have round face, her life is like fortune, beautiful life. The person that have a perfect V shape, like triangle, downward face, her life is terrible. Suffering, beautiful but suffering, so much suffering. And then, and then on New Year Day, on New Year, when I grew up, I heard some rumors say, on New Year you shouldn't wear white because that's not good. And they say what's not good, no, it's like, but when I read the Bible, it say, only those who step into the new heaven, they wear white robe. They wear clean white linen, you know? So they never want you to wear black or something? Just like Halloween or something? Yeah, they basically. And then about garlic, there's some tradition that say you should eat garlic because that's the devil like garlic. But then recently I watched some like fairy tale movies. Recently I've loved fairy tale, and then they say there's some rumor. There's people started saying, like movie, they involve a lot of research and development. You know that a lot of money in research and development, and they say garlic, the devil, witches hate garlic. And when I did some research, they did say that as well, witches hate garlic. And then there's some tradition under the name of spiritual say you should eat garlic. Garlic is just vegetable, it stinks compared to other food if you don't wash your teeth. But I don't see why it's bad. I don't see why you shouldn't eat that. That's the gift of God, the creation. So that's vegetable. That's why you have to be very, only God's peace, only faith, only living a life of non-self and serving others, serving the less fortunate than you, helping them. You are leveling up. Only when protecting truth, protecting God's truth, knowledge, the truth, you level up. That's the law of the universe, the core law of the universe. For everybody to level up, all civilizations to level up. Higher civilizations, they teach their children, look, darkness, they generate wicked thoughts, and then they experience that punishment. And then all you should learn to help others, should live like non-self, overcome your ego. That's how you level up spiritually. Higher civilization. Thủy outside. And then when I listen to like the opera movies or music, when I listen by myself, it's very pure and beautiful. I like it. When I listen with people, their ears, the scene that's through their ears, through their perception, through their scene is filtered and make it sound worse. That's why every time they get to listen to music with me, they hear sound so clean and clear. It's like heaven. That's because of a good marriage, because I'm listening with them. Good music, it has so many meaning. It has the vibration of the angels. Recently, when we get rid of some civilizations that's wicked, and then the angels in those practices, they get healed, and then we get to see their music the next day. All the music have been existing. But then I heard like they say not many people listen to opera, and that to me makes sense right away. Because how many people on earth are still connected with the heaven, with elegance, in the heart, in the mind, in the soul? You know? It becomes so gross already. So great anger, delusion, so dense already. They disconnect with the elegant, with the peace, with the knowledge, with the angelic. You know what angelic is? It's a frequency. It's peace. There's levels of heaven that's imagination. Imagination is what gets all the money in the world. And yet you don't have it, you are lower ones. And you work for that. And those with good imagination, they go to opera, you know? And then the lower ones work for that. work for them. But I don't tell you that. But in heaven, but they don't know. They thought they are born with that. They just think that they are different. They don't know. But knowledge of God or heaven's infinite. This infinite. It's not like the physical where this person have and this person have not. This person have and this person will not have. No. Infinite. High and higher. High and higher. Not low and high, you know. Competition but healthy according to God's laws, the law of the universe, the truth. There was a person that her dad experienced, like her dad get moved into a room that normally people move into that room, they would die after two months and a half or something, but her dad survived for 2 years. And she shared with me every time, like her dad suffers, she texts me, and before I even read her text, her dad get healthy again. But I tell you, if old people, they suffer so much from the old physical body, the low density of earth right now, if they passed away, they would go, I saw before already, like their spirit would transform to lights, to angels, you know. By that way, they don't have to experience pain of the physical at this time, in the end time. Recently, there's a person that recently joined my team, but she's 4 months late after other people. So it takes a lot of time for her to catch up. When she come in here, the weather become like very hot. And then when I ask her to go to the other land, then this land, the next day, people get to wear like the jackets again in the morning because it's cooled down again. When she come here, we experience so much of her body pain. From the head, the heart, it's like burning in the heart. Because so many struggle in her IT field. Recently, my students, they renounced their IT fields. It's very painful in the head, in the heart. And so, there's so many ways for you to make money. There's no reason to live a suffer life and exchange for money. You should learn spirituality. Everybody here, and then like people who practice in my community, they know they get healthy, wealthy, easier than before. So many ways to live life. You don't have to repeat life that's in very dense circle, you know. Only when you believe it, then you experience it, because that's your wish. And the universe loves you so much to let you okay, that's your wish. You can have it. Infinite possibility. To God, everything's possible. Do you believe in yourself or you believe in God? One thing is sin. Believe in sin, experience that circle. One thing is believing in the infinite possibility, knowledge, love, peace. Which way you choosing? And then her family member, when we just finished like dueling, when she just feel a little bit better, then her family text her. And then we say to, and then like, I told her the day before, nobody feels it, but I feel the pain in her stomach, in her lower abdomen. When before she practiced my meditation, I teach her, she would experience like abdomen pain 3 days before her period, pain to the point that she has to grind teeth. And then like she experienced so many pain and suffering that she cannot smile or laugh until she learned meditation. I share, and then she's able to and then now it's just like 1 day out of 3 that she experienced pain in her abdomen when she have a period, and then her life gets better, promotions, and she can laugh, she can smile again, she knows how to heal herself again. But in IT, the density is so, the collective karma is so strong, because that's where you connect with the world, that's where you connect with AI and this information of the world. At this time, at the end time, you don't want to connect with all that, because one person's sin is enough for you to deal with. Everyone should go inner, have faith, prayer, practice meditation. And then after she practiced, and then after she feel better, when she come here, and then the other day she text me, she talked to us, she said, I feel a lot better now. I feel like I'm easily breathing. And after a long time, she said like she feels so grateful. She feels a lot lighter right now. And then that night, and then like the next few days later, I feel the pain in her abdomen, and I say that's your pain body in you coming up. And then the next day, her family member texted her and asked her to go home. Why? Back then, my family member did the same thing to me. They attached to the children, and then they asked me to go home. But then after I practiced after they served me so I can practice meditation for 3 months, and then they start like acting like because humans, they don't have happiness, you know that. When you go around them, that's the only thing that they express. And then I feel so much pain, you know, and I went straight back to the forest and I practiced again. At that time, I realized the truth. When you have some level of happiness, then if you don't have happiness, how can you give to your children? These people, when they come over here, they say, I've never experienced all of this love when I'm at home. I've never experienced all of this peace when I'm at home. Nobody is able to provide, to give me all of this. The parents, they want their children to be this way or that way, so that they want their children to work. Why? To protect, it's just to make them feel good about themselves, right? And then to secure their future. That's how my culture. That's a lot of time my culture is like that. But I don't see, rare is when you see the parents that ask their children, are you happy? What can I do to make you happy? What can I do to strengthen your happiness? How can I heal you? How can I give you peace? No parents can do that unless they have faith in God, or unless they connected with God. Otherwise, you are slave of each other through your own expectations that you don't even know if it works for you. Without God, you are nothing. Each and every one of you. You don't even have. Every morning when you wake up, you should appreciate God for your breathing. A given new day. How are you gonna use that day? Just like heaven on earth, or just like a piece of suffering? Repeat of yesterday, that old. But you have to prove your faith. You have to prove your willingness. You have to work according to the law of the universe, because those who are higher in their knowledge or good they have good faith, good experience, the connection with God right now. A lot of them in my community. But if you don't have that, at this time, you have to prove your faith. You have to be sincere. You have to be honest. You have to practice. Nobody can give to you. God gives you the law of the universe, the Bible, the truth. You have to practice. You cannot stay in one place and expect to arrive destination. You know that? Practice. You are not born to be lazy. Lazy is the game of Satan. You know that? To have faith, believe, get up and look up. Practice righteousness. Good for oneself and good for the world. Good according to God's truth, God's law, the laws of the universe. Knowledge. The law that all beings are working toward. Whoever work it right, whoever work on the path, walk on the path with right view, they are higher civilizations. Look at Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Look at higher civilizations, the angels. And look at the fallen angels. The actions, the behavior are opposite. You know that? People who are respected by others. Look at what they do in their life. They serve. They have greatness. They're willing to overcome their small self, to give, to help, to provide meanings, good services. That make their success last long. And those who are so small, so little, they cannot even overcome their shelf. Their shelf. To even have a peaceful heart. They are contracted. They have depression because they're so full of themselves. They're so full of their belief, that soul of the self. They're not willing to do the work, to do the work that takes courage, faith, love, peace, knowledge of the truth. And those who can do that, look at that. They give to the world because they have it. They have it to give it. They have merit, good merit. And the losers, they look and they're jealous at others. But leaders in this world, you don't have real happiness because so many hypocrites around you. Jealousy, competition, they act like they like you, but they can only like you so to some extent of what you did for them. But during the path of success, there are times that you have to work together, facing, clashing, opinions, ideas. And they don't like, sometimes they don't like you, they hold it. Because they don't believe in God, they don't release, they don't forgive. And they hold it. It becomes their belief. And then when you face hardship, they laugh at it. They like it. Inside, they even wanted that to happen. That's wickedness. That's Satan. And when you live in a world like that, when people wait for you to fail, Satan, those jealous with you, inside, in the seats, behaviors of Satan. When you have to live in a world when around you, people like that, that's how humans are. Jealousy, anger, confusions, greed. You don't have true happiness. And that's where the way of the world going. And look at the war, the protests, all that in the world. You have to straighten. You have to get rid of Satan from inside you. Go back to to earlier song. No, that sounds good. Waymaker. Sometimes when I allow universe to unfold, it's more beautiful than the way I try to control it. That's my life. Sometimes I'm just like have my guard up because I'm aware of the karma, the sin of the people around me. But when the light is shining, the darkness cannot work. When Maker show people the way, the truth and the light, where there's ease at heart, peace at heart, peace in the mind, peace, the peace of heaven that all Bibles talk about. Recently, I watched the videos. It say only when people suffer for a few years, then they have to experience the chastisement for a few years. This channel is the Chinese, but American Chinese, I believe. But they don't just believe in the Bible, but they have connection with God as well, with Jesus. What they say is truthful. Only people suffer a few years, then they will release the wicked way, Satan way. And they will accept the truth, the peace. Only when they suffer enough and for a few years, then they are willing to release the wicked way, the Satan way. Go for the truth, the peace, the light. All of your existence right now is so vague before the peace, before all of this knowledge. You just don't know how bubbling you are, like a grain of sand in the universe. I like the higher levels of angels, the way the movie, it's so touching. I'm gonna watch with my people. And the feelings, the knowledge, something that I can explain it. I like it. I start liking art. But when I first know, it's just I know it long time ago. It's just like they remind me something that's so beautiful that I already hidden, but only after all of those hard work, then I get to step up and see the truth, see the truth, see the truth. Just everything is planned. I wish you know what I feel right now. Like you can feel what I feel right now, right now. The beauty of life, the beauty of the higher levels of civilizations. So what we heal the darkness existed, happened. That's how we know. Without darkness removed, you cannot feel the accelerate, how you call the higher levels of peace, light. Like now, the work has been done. Now, like the grace, do you see that? The grace of my people here on earth. Keep on advancing every day. That's the path of the righteous people, those who are saved by the light. The grace just beyond your explanation. Miracle. It's like heaven on earth. Universe unfold, music, angelic music, movies. But I don't got lost in those dreams though. They are dreams, but the truth that see all dreams is eternal. That's where knowledge is. That's where my God is. Each and every one of you should learn forgiveness, because don't hold on to all of those. A good person yesterday can be a bad person today, and a bad person yesterday can be a good person today. But what they are doing to you, you should forgive the past. Don't tolerate the bad action like right now. But whatever already done, the person already changed and watched their role, forgive it. Otherwise, the human, they use the footprint of people in the past to to make one another scared. Just like the dark, they ask people to go to their place, and then they all do all kind of dark stuff, and then they record it and they use that to not kidnap, but they use that to scare people and to say, hey, you have to do this, otherwise I don't do this, do this, do this. No, get rid of that. That's Satan. Wicked. That's wicked. Forgive. Better yourself. Learn the law of the universe. You can change realities, you know that. I don't just change my realities, I change realities of my people as well. Look at all of that I told you earlier. My issues I don't have. It's like so many good results in what I do. It's been sent to me. I don't even have, like, I'm trying to find time to post them. But in the English, you have to learn the way to translate it. Or I will ask my people, those who understand English and Vietnamese, you just translate it, the evidence, so that they know and they can be helped as well. I don't have a need to connect with the pain bodies people, but those who are righteous and those who are meant to be on the path of righteousness, of peace, of knowledge, of truth, the seeds of heaven, I don't mind to have those who are willing to help themselves, but I do mind to connect with those who are of the wicked and they don't want to help themselves. They don't want to watch the road. Recently, the person she just sent a question to me, and before and then I saw the question. It's so selfish and so self, and she's not even aware of like other people, you know. She doesn't have compassion for other people. That's why her life, she suffers so much. She faces problems everywhere she goes. And then I just don't want, and I just saw the frequency. I don't read those. And then on the other end, she experienced like pain in her brain right away. Pain in her left brain right away. And by that, she texted and she said, "Oh, I know my sin, and like, please forgive me." And then like things like that, and then that get healed. The punishment happens spiritually from now on. That's what's set automatic. To the darkness. Recently, they put the mask. Like darkness, very wicked. They play all kind of games, but don't believe in anything that's so dark. That's why they die out what they're doing, and don't give time to them. Don't have attention toward them. There are some people, they just go around. Nobody's want to see their existence, you know. Very wicked, and they play horror in life, you know. That's very bad game to play. You don't want to play horror. Seeing that is already bad, but you play it. You don't just see it, you experience it first. That's very bad kind body to be on, you know. And wicked, there are some beings in the past, present, and future you can harm, but not the light. When you head to the light, you try to harm the light, you experience the punishment then and there. So many evidence already. There's the one light that have all the DNAs of all of you. God's body has the DNA of all the body. God's body is the body of everybody. Okay? So, there's one light that if you try to harm, you harming yourself then and there, 1,000 times or worse, then you know you're heading toward the light of the world, the universe. And that's what you get. Because wicked toward people can be tolerated, but not toward God, not toward the truth. That's so you know. Test it and you will see. Recently, I released like the dragon in a place that very near and dear to me. After I released that, and then when I say it, it sounds so weird, you know. I released not the serpent, though, the golden dragon. That's the serpent which is destroyed in black holes right now. And then the Lucifer had to deal with the remnants of it, which is so much pain in the body and mind that you get to experience because you involved in like certain levels of Satan right now, but it's collapsing. It play like kind of like voodoo on the spirit of the country of a country that very near and dear to me. And then when I release that spirit, I remove all that psychic and turn back to them, turn back to the wicked. The wicked since then everything they do lose contracts and all everything. And then the country that's very near and dear to me, they keep on winning in many different competitions, contracts. Yeah. There are things that's personal scales, but there's things that's sort of universe scales. The wicked, they are like recently they tag me on like they tag like their behavior is very wicked. You would see that in their behavior, then it's very obvious. I don't know why they're still living like that, you know. They don't have enough time or something. The way wicked like work is like they go around and spread misery. They wanna dim the light so that wicked, it's like witches can like all over the sky, you know, with all the bats. But when the light's on, we see bats cannot see. Witches cannot work. Then the way the wicked people do is like you can see it. Negative. The more pure you are, the more you see, sense the negativity very clearly. Higher level civilization, they can see it. You don't have to explain it. Lower civilizations, only with meditation, with higher technologies, higher knowledge of heaven, then you get to see those. Okay, I'll show you to meditate. I'll show you like how Satan works. When you say something, their behaviors going to always thinking negative. You see the recent video where I hang out with my team members. We didn't make people have to think in order to laugh, you know. Laughter should be natural, should be ease, should not involve like analytical mind, should not involve like psychology. Psychology is where headache is. Think, but many headache, many stroke. That's wrong. God's knowledge is everywhere. God don't use the brain. God used the brain, but God used all particles of the universe. Not just the brain, it's just a small, your body is smaller than a piece of sand in the universe, and then your brain, like, God used the brain of God as the cosmos. You can name it. It's God particles everywhere beyond time and space. That's where God knowledge is. Oh, then there's one horror person that come to my channel and say, you are not omnipresent. How do you know? How do you know? You don't even know yourself. You're even jealous of what I do. And you're very pitiful person. You cannot even heal cancer. You cannot even heal alcohol. Total bad. You cannot even heal the old. You cannot even heal yourself, your sickness. And go around spread misery, sick. The person's in hell on earth right now. And then you see that all the Bible say Jesus have 3 bodies. I give example, okay? God, the Spirit, and the Son. God have the totality of our knowledge. But Jesus, the Spirit, have is the gap between Father and the Son. But Jesus, or the Messiah is upgrade level of Jesus. How? Oh, you would say, I meet them all the time. The Messiah have the connection. The Messiah, the Holy Spirit, and the Father is the same. The God is the same. 3 in 1. But God have the most authority compared to the other 2 bodies, you know. But what's interesting is Jesus speaks from the Holy Spirit. God, the Messiah of Jesus, they don't just speak what already existed. They speak and they create, for the world can pass away, but not their words. Because they have that authority. That is omnipresent, like the universe. And what they speak is truthful in the past, present, and future. Everything has to line up with what they say. That is omnipresent. Do you have even a hair of that? Like the universe. Devil, I just don't have time for you. Well, but by saying that, people are free from that Satan. And then, by saying that, look at the Bible, it say, oh, that is a, how you call? The characteristic of the Messiah is that, how you call? Not weird, but different. It's different. Never seen before. Very different. Different, why? Because God's unique. You have many, the behavior of Satan can be spread by many, but God's unique. God's knowledge is the only thing that's unique. That's why it's so different. Like the universe. You see, after I speak, I clear out and the light. This is my real physical. Earlier, like, I carry the eyes, the hair, the perception of the dirtiness of the people that handle. I look weird. I can't, like, when I look in here, I see like the pieces of you in me. Like right now, it's more pure. But when I go higher civilizations, you will see I have so much light. I don't want to do, but the one thing that all of the dirtiness perceptions cannot touch is peace. God's peace. God, no devil can touch God. God's peace cannot be touched by anything. Every civilizations. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Now I'm going to show you to go beyond your pain bodies. You want to practice? These people, they don't understand English. So, so now, let's, I'll show you how to observe. But I want to have some music first. off that music out there. Turn off that music out there.
My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want
Every time I just receive better and better music every day, you know that. I like it a lot. I like how to communicate with spirit world. I love them, the angelic realms.
My shelter, tower of refuge and strength.
First of all, to go beyond your pain, you have your attention toward God and be grateful. Count your blessings. Count all the things that you feel blessed in your life. By that, you forget about your pain. Enhance your blessings. And by that, all of the negative subside. I feel compassion for the light who are here at work to help humanity. They experience so much of your pain. The light, by just experience it, they heal it. They heal it. That's light workers. They are helping. They're helping God to do the work, and that's how they level up, and they're here for that. So the more they work, the more they love God, because they see that how God has to endure the pain that they can only feel just partial. Thank the universe. Grateful to God.
My shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. And I sing for joy at the word of your hand. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have.
Recently, I've been seeing those who experience like the gun in the past. Just like Ben, when I went to his place, I saw on the backyard of his so many gunshots because he went to war, you know. Recently, I see that there are some people in here that have experienced like trauma about guns. You just saw that. You just see that, observe that. You just observe that out from the outside. You see that, you would see that, and then you see your emotions toward that, and ask God to heal it for you. Ask for God's light to purify the negative perceptions, the fear that Satan has imposed on you. When I go near my friend Ben, I saw how he involved in war in the past as well. I say, who jumped out of an airplane and get shot? And he showed me exactly where I saw him got shot. And so when I go around in the backyard of his day, he experienced all that gunshot. Like it's just like in his memory. And when I saw it, I healed it. But you have to consciously heal it, each and every one of you. If you heal it by just observing, I show you how to heal your traumas. By just observing, you see that when you just saw it and with the light of non-attachment, non-fear, that will get vanished. And next time when you saw it, there's no fear involved. You transform that fear, that stuck energy. Observe, whatever it is.
Sing it, Rachel. My Jesus, my Savior. Lord, there is none like
Have faith in God instead of have fear in the devil, in the enemy.
I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort.
I want to expand your consciousness. Observe as though you see the whole room. Don't focus on that incident. Observe the whole room, the whole earth, the whole cosmos. The being in you is so, the being in your body is so tiny. You have the knowing that's free from all of that. That's your infinite self. That's your eternal self. Have faith in that and you will be safe. No weapon heading toward that expanded consciousness will prosper. They cannot find you. When you claim yourself as the ego, then Satan can find you.
Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. Sing it, shout to the Lord. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the sea.
Be free from yourself. By that, you're free from all your fears. Observe from the outside. You will see that that is no longer your problem. That's how I heal people. Whatever it is, observe from the outside and expand the consciousness. That light will heal it. It's so small, the problem. Focus on faith. Don't focus on the enemy. You are the expanded consciousness. You are not that body. And by that, you are saved.
It's a good thing to give thanks to the Lord. Amen.
And by that, you will not be affected by fear. You see that?
I come before you today.
And know that God destroyed them by God's light through your freedom. They no longer affect you. You draw my golden dragon. It's beautiful. Not the serpent. The serpent is destroyed. There's Phoenix, there's golden dragon. Phoenix, the one that's been destroying the dark. The golden dragons are the kings of this world. And God is their kings. And is their king.
With a grateful heart, with a song of praise, with an outstretched arm, I will bless your name and thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord.
Observe on the outside. Be free from the attachment to the pain. You may observe your awareness. It's somewhere here. You might think it's your brain, but it's not. It's somewhere here. Observe the seer. Observe the person. To see their behavior. If it wants to see, to go to the pain, then you see the behavior. If it wants to go to the left brain, you see the behavior. If it wants to go to the fear, to the mind, see the behavior. You will understand. You will know thyself. You understand yourself. Wisdom is there. You will see the builder of the house. the builder of all of your sufferings. You will see the cause of happiness and the cause of suffering within you. You have to see that builder of this house. Your house, the physical body and mind. Each and every one of you have different subconscious. You will see the behavior. And by that you will be able to detangle the traumas. Observe the seer. Those who are new and weak. When the lights are practicing, you'll be able to be pulled there. So you're free from your bondages, your weariness of the body and mind. That's the love of, that's the work of the lights of heaven. You pull them from their weariness, their weariness. Expand your consciousness. Observe on the outside. Expand your consciousness as though you are free from all of these earthly experiences. As though you're observing the whole cosmos right now. You see that the problem vanished, you see that? Please, you can provide any good in this world toward heaven. When you don't even have peace, when you are not even calm, what can you do? You only make things worse. When your energy flows, when you're at peace, take action at that time. You will see life moves, flow, your job easier. That's work smart. But it happens from the inside. You have to be in a space of freedom, peace. Nói Ngọc chạy lầu chừng nhà. La bằng cúng. You see how your awareness run to the heart space again, the pain in your heart space? By lack of love in this world, and by lack of love in this world, you provide lack of love to the world, and by that it keeps on contracting. That's pain in the heart. That's when heart attack and things like that. So contracted, so painful, so pain. Right now, you focus on grace. Count your blessing. Now I'll show you a way that's more direct. There's so many ways to heal. Now, you observe your awareness, your knowingness. the hands in your heart. When you have pain in your left brain, you put the hand there and then you ask God to send you the light of healing. And put the hand in your heart to ask God to send you the light of healing. And thank you, God. Say thank you, we love you. You feel that? You need love, attention, and care that will heal, you know? You don't go and try to get things in this world and expect it to heal. It gets worse. Healing is gentle, angelic. Freedom energy is gentle. It's freedom. You are so painful. Heal those. Observe on the outside, expand your consciousness. The more you attach to those, the more they control your emotions. The more you are freedom, practice freedom consciousness, the more that light will heal you. Mấy người này quan sát từ ngoài vào. Các bạn ra ngoài này đi, ra ngoài này ngồi đi, năng lượng rất là nặng. Nó kết nối với người ngoài này. Quan sát từ ngoài vào nha. You think you are full, you think you are enough, but the spirit is hungry for peace, for knowledge, for alignment, for healing. What's the point if you win the war and lose? The peace. That's the basic of heaven. Let's sit and meditate for like 10 minutes. Observe on the outside, expand your consciousness. Because when you're in meditation state, you don't look like this world. And then like it's at times where let's turn off the camera so that each and every one of you observe on the outside. Don't go toward the music. Just observe. The music is just for those who are so worldly. They get inspired. Observe the awareness. Observe on the outside. To be free from the bondages of the body and the mind. Many of you have pain in the heart. It's so dense. You should love others more. But it's hard to love them in this world because they are in pain, you know that. Meditate, heal, and then you'll be able to love. The love of God through you is infinite. But you have to heal to be able to have that infinite love through you. You have to be in that frequency, then you can love. Otherwise, your energy, you just can only radiate the frequency that you embody. You have to heal and then share that love. And by that you can be healed over and over again. And everybody ascend to the new heaven. Through love, purity, peace, knowledge of that omnipresent, the more freedom you are, the more knowledge you have. The more light you are, the more freedom, knowledge you have. That's how heaven perceives people. That's how heaven receives their people. I call for Jesus, I call for the creator of the universe to send light and heal these beings. I call the Messiah to send light to heal these beings. Help them realize, receive the truth and the light and the way. You see, you feel that? It's the matter of who calls. Every time I call, it works. So, you see, that's just like God's light. You feel coolness. You feel coolness in your body right now? Calm, ease. You will see batches and batches of your pain body coming up. But now you know the case. Now I still feel your pain body. But you feel like you are a whole new person. But just keep on meditating, purifying. The result earlier will show you the right way. By that you'll be healed. I don't care who you are, where you're from. I don't care I care about the law of the universe. I care about practicing, helping those who need help, helping those in need. Some of you are very rich, but you need peace, you need light, you need healthy, you need health, you need healings. Some of you need money, you need abundance. By peace, you will have it. Heaven, don't worry about lack. You see that? Now it's ease, it's peace. Keep on practicing the truth. Right now you feel like you easily love. Right now you feel like, thank you. You feel easily like loving the things around you. You feel grateful with God. It's more light, it's more connectedness. For those who already have third eyes, you'll be able to see very clearly. Oh, one camera might turn on now. So darkness was yours then? The truth set you free. If you don't believe in your experience, go away. Because I all care about the truth It shows in your life experience. I don't need more pain bodies, but I care about those who are willing to make this world heaven on earth through contribution of peace. Peace is heaven. I count on that. Because the things of this world is impermanent, right? But the heaven is that which will save humanity. The heaven, the light of higher civilizations, the truth will save human. Your way doesn't work anymore. That's one way, that's God's way. Peace. You will see problems just vanish earlier with that pain. You will see your life flow to the next level. Then that will be the proof evidence for you to walk on the path of truth, knowledge, and the path of the light to the new heaven. We love you, God. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I asked them all of them to go out because when they're here, I heal their energy that's so close to my frequency. I also heal you, but I would prefer to be in my own space and heal all of you at the same time. No, we love you. Yeah, this is now more like me. Earlier, when I first appeared, it's like all of you. I'm your reflection. Thank you, God. Oh, right now when you're at peace, let's listen to like opera music. Let's see. I heard this song. It's kind of. Let's see. Let's see this.
Lights so bright, let's come together, hearts aligned, rejoicing in His love so true, born for us and born for you.
Right now, you are painful in the heart again. Right now, expand your consciousness. Smell. Observe from the outside. You see that detached. But problem, human, I don't think they're very smart. They go into the pain body, they go into the sin all the time, and they say why they're so painful. You can be in the light and heal that. It's gonna pass away. But you can be in the light and not attaching to the body and experience the sin, you know? Observe on the outside.
Snowflakes falling, whispers low, candles flicker, hearts aglow. In the stillness, love appears, echoes of 2,000 years. Stars that shine through velvet skies, angels singing sweet supplies.
Don't think I practice any black magic, okay? I don't need anything from you because the peace of sufferings, I don't need that. I don't need that, never. I send light, and by that light you be healed. I don't need garbages, you know. I want all those to go away from all human bodies. I want all the civilizations on earth to be wiped out and the new earth appear. Earth core, you see that it's golden light. You see that? Scientists also, I saw the image of that. That's exactly what we saw a long time ago. That's Shambhala. But that, the darkness, when they try to go there, they vanish by nature, in a split second. Because that's not something for them to touch, because that's where the creator of the universe is. And then all the civilizations, they are in the middle of earth. That's, yeah. And then you see that we saw that all the golden lights of the earth will become golden. That light is shining through into earth right now. Back then, Adam and Eve, they were in the earth core and they were kicked out heaven, go to the surface where it's like this. And then later on, right now we see the earth is cracking, like removing the layers of darkness, energetically and physically as well. And the phoenix been like using its tools to remove the darkness as well. And you will see people are waking up. The smokes that are from the Babylon person is vanishing. It's vanishing. It's for good. The purging, the healing of the law of Zion. You see them wash away, and I see the new heaven. For the old earth has passed away. Right? When I watched the movie, I was reminded of my dream. Dream I saw in the waking eyes. I saw it was one morning. I opened my eyes and everything changed. Everything was so beautiful. We're able to fly. We're able to do different things. And then human in the new heaven, human it's beautiful when they don't have the old memories. They cannot recall what's greed, anger, and delusion. And that's what happened in my community right now. There's so many negative thoughts that they don't have it anymore. So many negative, deeds, they don't have it anymore. They live in a whole different frequency. And you will see that more and more in the days to come. There are many different ways because to God everything is possible. Doors opening as well. When you step through the doors of heaven, you will have different perceptions, different grace, different connectedness with God, different levels of love, different levels of knowledge. Yeah, that's awesome. Doesn't matter how it unfolds or how God chooses to create at any moment, God can shift things, And when God shifts, you will see evidence in the past, present, and future. But then the one thing that you can do is like align with God's truth, the law of the universe. Non-self, serve others, help others toward God's truth, the new heaven, toward peace, freedom, knowledge, harmony, laughter. Then your life level up heaven on earth more and more clearly every day. The other way leads to destruction. We love you, God. You're amazing. Thank you. Some of you analytical minds so painful here. You know that it's so small. You see your perception right now is so vast. Oh, it's very stupid to go into the very small part. Wow, the peace is so vast. You know that? Come up and dance. And when you have peace, work. Work for the well-beings of others. Work for the new heaven. Work for God, not work for their ego, not work for human. Work for God truth, love, interconnectedness. Because God exists, all of you exist in God's body. Okay? By loving others, you are helping yourself. You level up in your knowledge, your peace, your heaven. And that's what lasts. Nothing else does. Nothing else is physical. Lasts. I'll tell you this. The higher civilizations, they can travel to they can travel time and space. And by that, they already have all your treasures on earth. But they don't use that. They use that to make streets, but they can create that, build that by their light, Different higher civilizations, they're able to build things that are brighter than other lower civilizations cannot do. That's why if they have greed on your goals, you don't have a peace left. I tell you, human on earth. But they value light. Light is their energy. And then the more immortality, the more they connect into the light of the world, the ultimate truth. And the ultimate truth, the light of the world. The more light, the more knowledge, freedom, abilities to create, happiness, grace. This infinite. Your soul is immortal. Your soul is immortal. Make sure it's level up to heaven, not the opposite. What I share so makes sense. It's so obvious. So obvious, just like your face. Yeah? So obvious. So, be pure, be happy, be liberated. We love you guys. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.